I don't know why. I don't know why that paused, but now I think it re-recorded. Whatever. Anyway, people are jumping on. But anywho, be a part of Journeys 101. It's going to be great, great info. All right. Before any other stuff pops up, Alyssa, I'm so excited to have you join us.
Hi.
How are you, dear? You muted yourself.
Hi. I'm here.
You have fingers like I do, stopping and going, recording. It works
Yes.
so well. So Alyssa lives in Galesburg. There are so many things about Alyssa that I adore, but Alyssa and I have known each other for probably a couple years now, or maybe a year, but really didn't connect until a couple weeks ago. And her and I have so much in common. Oh my gosh, it's craziness. But she is a Ruby in Galesburg. She's local. She went Ruby in 11 months, you guys. So I know that we talk a lot about how Central Illinois, we have challenges, but this girl can do it, did do it, and is soaring to the top. And so I'm so excited to be inspired by her tonight. And she's an amazing brother who also not only has pictures with Flavor Flav, that like that's a big deal. Like he had a whole TV show, like his clock, come on. And she got to talk to him on the phone. She's pretty much a big deal, okay? All right, Miss Alyssa, I am muting myself out. We cannot wait to hear what you have to say.
Okay, I'll try to come up with something good. I don't know if I have it in me at 8:30 at night. I'm trying. So, Tristan and I've connected on Facebook over a year ago, and I really was just interested in following her journey and kind of seeing how she went Ruby. I joined Plexus June of 2015. Before that, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I have 4 boys. One is my angel baby, so I know Tristan mentioned that. And my other 3 boys, one's 18, 7, and 3. And so they are a big part of my life. I'm a school social worker. I was in child welfare. I have my brother, who is an amazing drag queen and is a flight attendant for American Airlines and has amazing stories every day. Today he was dressed up as Oompa Loompa. I should share that picture because he's filming something for American Eagles or American Airlines asked him to film something. He's very outgoing, and if that guy would sell Plexus, I could go to the top. But he refuses. He just says, I'll take it and I'll support you. But that's that I'm working on that. So
to the top without him. What are you talking about?
I can go without him, but man, he's amazing. So I'll just keep trying to do it myself. And my team is amazing. So I have to say that. I started Rachel Wooden and I worked together at Dunlap. And so her sister Ingrid is who she's under over, and she's out of Bartonville area. So I followed Rachel's journey, just being in the same school district, and I watched her lose weight and get healthy. So I was like, what are you doing, girl? I really was literally sitting on my couch in June on summer break thinking, I need something to lose weight. I had suffered a stillbirth the month before. So, I was struggling with depression and weight gain, and I just couldn't lose it. And honestly, I say Plexus came to me at just the right time. It was amazing. It was weird because I was talking to my friend that sold Juice Plus, and I was thinking, I literally was on the phone with her, and then all of a sudden my girlfriend texted me and said, do you know anyone that sells Plexus? Out of nowhere. I was like, maybe. And then I was like, that's it. And so I messaged Rachel and was like, I'm ready to join Plexus. She had no clue that was coming. So I just needed it for myself. I needed to get healthy. And Rachel was like, maybe you should share it and sell it. I was like, I'm not selling anything to anyone. I'm not sharing anything. This is basically for me. So I started in June of 2015. I didn't go, I went Ruby, I would say 11 months because for 5 months I didn't share it. I didn't say anything about Plexus. I was just taking it. So when I decided to start sharing, it was when I lost weight and people were like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I'm doing Plexus. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to share this. I love Plexus. I believe in it. I've been on it for 5 months. I'm losing weight. I feel great. All of the great things that we experience. But then I couldn't get anyone to join my team. It was so sad. So I convinced my mother-in-law to join. She was my first ambassador. And that just right there gave me that, okay, I'm going to share it. I'm going to talk about it. and I signed 9 people up that month. So it was November of 2015. I started sharing it. I signed 9 people up, and from then on, I just kept posting. I kept reaching out to people. I kept talking about it. And now I'm almost 2 years. My 2-year anniversary will be in June. So I went silver in November. I went gold in January. I went senior gold in April. And then I went ruby in October. So I feel like it was a big year. It was, last year was a big year for me. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed sharing it every day, talking about it. Now I have a team of almost 300 people, and I love what my team's doing. I love what we're doing. And of course now my why is, why can't I stay home with my children? I would love to stay home. I love Plexus. I love sharing it. And my biggest thing that I do now is training. I do a lot of daily reminders to my team to make those posts, make those connections, make those lists, do those IPAs every day, reaching out to new people, adding new friends on Facebook, getting in new groups. We're trying the 3-day blitz that you did, Tristan. Great. I mean, so exciting. Our first one started today and we had 58 people in the blitz. I mean, I was like, this is amazing. And so much energy is happening. So many conversations are happening on there. It is amazing. I'm super excited about that. So I don't know. I talk really fast. I could say so much more. I don't really know what else to say. I mean,
I love that. This is one of the things I want to point out. So 2016 for our team, which we're not talking about the past because this year that's not going to happen, but just to point out, 2016 was an excuse that a lot of us used, myself included, that it was a slow year. Raise your hand if you said 2016 was a slow year and you're on this call right now. Almost everybody, right? And you tell me how Alyssa Hart went from silver to ruby in 2016, and she lives 40 miles from majority of people on this call. It is a mentality. It is a mindset. It is based on what you believe and what you do. You say you're slow and you become slow. Alyssa said, I'm going to share this and my team's going to rock, and she's a gem. It's amazing. And she lives 40 miles from us. She lives in Galesburg, but she works in Dunlap every day. Y'all, that's Peoria. Dunlap is, an hour and a half from you, Amy and Tammy? I mean, not far, you guys. Crazy. So exciting. Oh.
And I say that, when people are like, I'm not joining. Alyssa, you've already taken over Galesburg. No, I haven't. I have not even touched it. There's almost 300 people on my team, but I could probably say 50 to 100 of them do not live in this area. I have Seattle, I have Chicago, and they only buy for themselves. They don't sell it, but I have all over the place. I'm trying to, branch out. I'm like, listen, people, I messaged 4 people and they commented last week and they're from other states. There's so much that we're giving to other people. Galesburg is not even. If I don't only have 300 on my team and only 200 are from the Galesburg area, there's 36,000 other people, and so we haven't even touched it. We have not gotten everyone in this town or in the surrounding towns or in the surrounding states. We have friends and family everywhere. I'm always like, go further, but stay home too, because there's my neighbors. My whole street's not on it yet. I have a lot of work to do,
Right.
Yeah.
I like Girl Scout cookies. Not everybody's bought them
door to door. Yeah, I'm gonna go door to door. I take my Plexus card with me everywhere. It's so funny because I took a picture, but I didn't post it, of me going to dinner Saturday night with 4 samples and a pocket full of business cards. And I came home with 1 sample and my business cards, but then I met up with my a few of my Plexus team, and we were fighting over who to give the cards to. No, you got your card out? No, I have my card. We all had our cards, and it was like, that's what I want. My team's finally starting to be like, I need, I had my team member came out, Armando, I don't know, you've probably seen that. He joined me February 30, joined my team as a level 3. under one of my friends because they work together. So he joined under her, and he was like, I don't want anything to do with Plexus. I mean, he's a guy, he's a dude. He's like, I'm not going to do this. That's not for me. I'm like, totally understand. So I won't add you to my secret Plexus page. He's like, oh, well, what's that? Now I want added. Okay. He went silver in February and now has 17 people on his team 2 months later. 17 people. He had someone join March 30th that I was like, hey, do you know this person? He was like, no. I go, she upgraded. Oh, I thought she was just a customer. I had no clue. He added her to his team and then added 2. He's the only one that's added anyone this month, and he's added 2 this month so far. And he bought business cards, and under his name it's gold ambassador. I'm like, you're not gold. He's like, but I will be this month. Okay. I mean, like, I don't have anything, I won't say anything bad about that because you have a vision and a dream and you will be gold this month. He needs 3 more people and they all need to buy. I'm like, you can do it. You can do it. But it's like, he talks about it and posts every day now. And that's all it takes. It's all it takes.
Especially in central Illinois, in small town America. That's all, exactly what you said. That's all it takes is to talk about it, especially in small town America. Especially.
Yes. And the more we're talking about it, like we're all talking about it, the more other people will be like, I see it now all the time. Okay, what is it? I've seen it from 7 people. Okay, what is it? But we can't stop reaching out to them because Mondo joined my team and he probably added 5 people that now people are messaging me and saying, I wish I would have talked to them. I had been talking to them like 6 months ago, but I stopped. Mm-hmm. Well, you stopped talking to them. And he came in at the right time and talked to him, and they joined him. I'm sorry, but it happens to all of us. Yep. And so we have to keep talking.
Yeah.
Or they'll find somebody else.
And Alyssa and I have had this conversation before. So she's had people. So Alyssa's out of Galesburg. She has a bunch of Galesburg teachers that are in the school. And we have people on our team that have sold retail to Galesburg people or have sold cash and carry to Galesburg people and are no longer active. And those people that once were with that person are going to Alyssa's team. And Alyssa has contacted me and said, y'all, Alyssa has a team of integrity and grace just like we do. She's contacted me and said, this person's reaching out and I know that they've ordered from one of your girls. And my response back is, that girl's not active, so your team can take them. That's how it works, you guys. People want Plexus. It's a household name, but if you're not following up with your people, guess what? They're going to another team. And I am blessing that to Alyssa's team because Alyssa's team's following up with it. So, I mean, it's huge. This is something that we talk about all the time. Plexus is a household name. Are you doing your due diligence to make sure that your household name is being represented? Because if you're not, somebody else is.
I know. It's so hard too, though, when you have so many people. Like just following up, I followed up with a girl today who orders from someone on my team, but I know her. And I I knew her. I knew I was just like, that's fine. Order under her because she's on my team. I'm good with that. But I followed up with her today and she's like, I love it. I love it. I'm like, well, if you love it, you should upgrade to an ambassador because she's just a customer. She's like, what's that? Oh my gosh. Like, I need to train my team more because, I'm going to get this girl to upgrade under someone else, which is totally fine because they're on my team. But it's just reaching out and showing people you care. They're going to stay so much longer and keep pushing through the hardships that some people go through with Plexus, the yeast overgrowth, the die-off, all of that. And I've learned to be excited when someone messages me and says, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't take it. I feel awful. I have flu-like symptoms. I'm like, yes, congratulations. And they're like, what? And I'm like, seriously, you're killing the toxins in your body, and that just means you're getting healthy. And they're like, oh, and they'll stick to it more when I'm excited that they're feeling awful. It's like, oh, I am so sorry, but this is so exciting. And they'll stick to it.
Yep, exactly. If someone messages you and says, I started taking the probiotics and I feel like crap, my response back to them is, that's fantastic. Your body's working. They're like, what? Why? Well, I mean, why not? If you didn't feel like crap and you didn't have die-off, it wouldn't be working. But it is working. That's why you feel like crap. Then they're like, oh, hell. I knew that.
I love it. I love that. Yeah. And I know I see someone, you're following up, but I know response back. Oh yeah. I follow up with people and I get no response, which sometimes I'm like, girl, I see you're ordering every month. why are you not messaging me? I mean, I had someone join my team last month and I messaged them, hey, can I add you to my, never responded to any of my messages. But I keep messaging. Like, I don't message every day. I'm not going to annoy them and I'm not going to push them away. But like once every 2 weeks, or once a month, or one, like, hey, how's it going? Or, I'm now following up with January and February samples. I know I sent you a sample back in January and I've been so busy, but did you get a chance to try it? And so if they ignore me, then they're on my next month, and I give them a couple weeks or a month. Strangely, sometimes I message people and 6 months later, they'll message me back and say, oh my gosh, I just saw this. I'm like, really? Like, but I'm on my phone all the time and they're not on private messenger all the time or things like that. So I'm always like, okay, well, let me know if you need anything. I'm here. So it just depends. And I know the people I'm messaging and I know the ones that I could really annoy. So I kind of give it more time. And I know the ones that they know me so well, they know I'm annoying. So they don't care if I message them every other day. So it just really depends. But I try not to, because I do have team members that I've had to say, stop messaging. Some people are telling me you're annoying them. So please stop. But I just try to reach out the best I can. I try to go to their Facebook and make comments on like, oh, that's an awesome picture. Oh, you look like you're having a great time. Because then they can see my feed more on their feed. And then it's most likely they'll be like, oh, I saw that post of Alyssa and I need to message her back. It just reminds them, I think.
Yeah, and I was talking, I'm sure Alyssa does this too. I was talking with Jess today about this exact same topic, Amy, and something else that I've been doing lately that's been working is going to somebody's Facebook page, kind of stalking them, seeing something that interests them. So like Jess just started doing vinyls. And so if Jess was ignoring me, which she's not because I know where she lives, so I would just go knock on her door. But anyway, if she was, I would private message her and be like, girl, when did you get into vinyls? One of those cups is super cute, ... Do whatever you have to do to get their attention back. Because a lot of times if they know, I mean, I'm guilty of this. How many Osborne freaking book parties are going on right now, right? Like I have invitations to numerous Osborne book parties. But one of my girlfriends yesterday said, hey, I added you to that Facebook party for Osborne. It was like her third message. But then her next message was, oh, hey, and tell me about ProBio 5. You think I didn't respond to that Osborne message because she asked about ProBio 5? You know what I mean? Like, she used my math, like, but it works every time. Do something to engage them back, because then they're going to be like, oh, by the way, it's all those messages. You're like, I'm on to you, but it's okay.
Yeah, I do you guys wish everyone happy birthdays?
I do. I don't know.
I do too. I just started that because somebody had said you really need to wish everyone on your Facebook a happy birthday because then they can see your post. Because I'm sure a lot of people aren't seeing my post. I also have a private, which I don't know if it was a mistake of my part, but Plexus with Alyssa, I made my own page, and I kind of regretted it for a while. But then there is on that page when I share pictures from there, I can see how many it reached. And so like this month I am I have my team members privately message me their success stories. And then I'm one a day. I don't know if you'll see those if you're friends with me, but I will post one a day with a picture, like a picture of them, after they've lost weight or something. Just a really good picture of them basically. And then their story and then their website. And I'm always like, hey, contact them today and join their team. But once a day this month, I'm shining on my team and sharing their story. And I had one that I shared, the very first one had over 2,000, people reached. It was like, oh my gosh, girl, that's amazing. And she's trying, she's a newbie and she wants to sell it. She wants to share it, but she just doesn't post all the time. So this month when I'm doing my daily post, here's day 1, here's day 2, kind of like Tristan's doing, giving them suggestions. They're posting every day and she's been posting every day now. So it kind of gives them a little fire. And then that post of sharing about them. But that also on my page with Alyssa, I can boost those posts. So I've been boosting them in other areas like Australia and Canada and New Zealand. And I've had a lot of people like my page from those countries, and I don't care because that's my Plexus with Alyssa page. And honestly, I can boost them in those areas. And I would love to have someone from New Zealand or Canada or Australia on my team. So totally worth the $20 a month that I spend on it.
That's what I was going to ask. Does that cost you?
Yeah, it can be. You can pick though, like $5, $10, $15. You can pick how much you spend on it. But it's so worth it when it's only being seen in that area. And then they're liking my Plexus with Alyssa page. We're not friends. They're not liking me, but they can see then my Plexus post every day. So I do post on that page, and I annoyingly share it on my page because only 320 friends are my friends on Plexus with Alyssa. So, but it has some good, things to it. So I don't know.
Okay, so I want to ask you one more thing, and then we'll see if we have any questions. We have about 10 minutes left before it cuts us off. What if there's one tip that you could give our team as being in Central Illinois? What would that be?
Honestly, I think one of the best things that I do is reaching out to people privately, and building that relationship. And sometimes it's me, seeing what they're doing on Facebook and then reaching out to them, something totally off the topic of Plexus. And then it could be a quick, hey, I'm sure you see my Plexus post. I would love your support. If you're not interested, I would love for the referral, and making it short and sweet. And I've had a lot of people respond. I've seen your post. I'm so happy for you. I'm not interested at this time, but if I am, they're giving me something. And I think that is besides me sharing on Facebook every day, I just got a message tonight from a girl that I had to go to her profile picture to see if we were even friends on Facebook. Because I get messages and she's like, hey, I'm ready. I think I'm ready for Plexus. I get those now more than ever from people I never reached out to, because I'm adding friends every day. I'm going to groups. I have over 3,200 friends now, and they are all seeing my Plexus post. Consistency. That's not one. I think that's 7 things I just told you. But consistency, posting, and reaching out to people.
Love it.
Is that one? And one. And that's into one.
It's a big star, and they all go together.
Yes.
Does anybody have any questions? Oh, before I forget, Alyssa, you didn't even say this either. We, April 29th.
Yeah.
It is. Where's it at? You have the
April
address.
29th at Cherry Street. It's right there. Cherry Street Restaurant. They have a side room. And they have big areas where we could use, but it's an opportunity event, 1:30 to 3, so that we can invite however many people we want, and I hope it is big. And then I started an event page, so you could find that. I
don't think I've shared that, but I will.
Yeah, you can share that. And a graphic, I made a graphic. And then after 3, I just wanted our teams to kind of meet and really feed off of each other. I know you have a great team, Tristan, and I have a great team, and I think we can really work together in this area. And I have other friends in this area that are on completely different teams. Mindy Ritchie is a Galesburg High School counselor, and she's on a completely different team. But by all means, she reaches out to me and she comes to some of my events. And I love that. I'm like, I will help you all you want. I will help you, because in my mind, I want everyone on Plexus, whether it's on my team or on someone else's team. Yeah. You need it. So
yes. So true. So April 29th is the last Saturday of this month. Put it on your calendar in Galesburg. I know for some of y'all that's a long drive. So if you can make it, make it. That's Melissa. I know that's Randy's wedding. So you and Randy get a pass.
And Ingrid Beal, she posted on her Gold Diggers page, like, hey, let's all try to make it too. So hopefully they'll come over from Peoria area too.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And then I also shared it with Elena Tippy is another sideline sister. They have a huge following in Augusta. But I also, Gabby, said something to Christy Eves and that team that lives in Fort Madison. So our Burlington team, Jen, our Iowa, our Burlington, Fort Madison, Mount Pleasant team for Amy and Teresa, all of y'all, maybe you guys can carpool over too.
Mm-hmm.
What was that look for, Teresa? I'm waiting for her response because she gave me a dirty look.
How am I going to carpool? How do I do it?
What do you mean? If people are coming from Mount Pleasant and Burlington, coming to Galesburg?
Who's coming from Mount
I
Pleasant?
thought you said Amy.
Well, because I saw Amy's face, but then I was like, and Teresa, I understand you. Listen. I haven't had my wine yet tonight. Okay, girls? Okay? You bring the school bus, Teresa, and pick everybody up on the way.
Now that's a plan.
Take everybody on this.
Now that is
Right.
a plan.
Okay, then. Smart butt. All right. Jeezy Pete's. Let's take a picture. Anybody got any questions? Gabby's coming with her monster. That's okay. We'll keep Harper occupied. Oh, yeah. If you have kids and that is what holding you back, bring them. We're family friendly. It'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure. My team brings their kids all the time.
Yeah.
I do not trust. Well,
Alyssa's like, that's adult time.
that's adult time for me.
Fine. All right, let's take a picture. If you want to be in it and, make yourself seen. Hello, beautiful Jess. I don't know if anybody else. Kayla's probably got her lights off. Let's see. All right. You guys ready? Say cheese.
Cheese.
I love that you said cheese. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take one more.
That's what you said, cheese. I can't say cheese again.
Why not? Say turkey. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. All right. No questions? Oh, yeah, Kayla says lights off, kids snoozing.